Thank you so much for tuning in to Cooking with Bounty. If you like what you see, I would really like it if you would subscribe to my channel. And pass this on as you see fit, and let me know what you think as well. Tonight we're going to do a stuffed zucchini. It's going to be a variation of one recipe that I saw in a keto book, Keto Made Easy, I think it was called. But of course I got to deviate from that whole process. I'm glad the fan just went off. Deviate from that whole process and do it Cooking with Pouncey's way. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing, and again, we're going to call it stuffed zucchini because that's what it's going to be. And I'll be lowering the camera to show you the ingredients that's going to go into this. Very simple, very easy meal, and I think also very tasty. Okay, guys, here we go. I've done 2 of these already, and these are the shells. That's what it's going to look like. Let's call it a boat. And I scooped out all the fleshy part of it. Here's the remnants of that. I'm going to be adding this to my meat that I'm going to put in here, which is going to be ground Italian sausage. Happens to be sweet. You can get hot or whatever your choice. Okay. So I've got some mozzarella cheese here. I'm going to be using. I got about 1.25 cups of mozzarella, and I'm going to be using half of it in the mixture that I'll show you in just a bit. My 1 pound of ground Italian sausage. And I've got 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese as well. I don't think I'll be adding any more salt. I might put some pepper in it, but that meat is already seasoned. And so watch your sodium, guys. You don't have to be concerned about it not being salty enough, okay? We've got a marinara sauce, which is going to be, I got about 1 cup here. I don't know whether I'll use all of that. I don't want it to be too wet and runny. But that's 1 cup right there now. I got some ricotta, but I don't think I'm going to use it. You can. I'm ad-libbing, guys. That's what Cooking with Pouncey does, okay? Over here, I've already browned off my, as I indicated, my Italian sausage. It's ground. I think you can see that, maybe. It's all ground. All right. And I'm going to be adding these ingredients to that, including the fleshy part of this zucchini. I'm going to finish cooking that in here, okay? And, again, no more salt and pepper because that meat's already seasoned. So let's do that. Let's do this and get the flesh out of it. If I take my glasses off, I always say that in these videos too because I can't see up close. Those of you that wear glasses know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So I tried to get right down the middle, and I think I did. You can use whatever you want to use to scoop this out. You can use a teaspoon, melon baller. I've got a little ice cream scooper here. That's what I used on these, and it worked out pretty good. But again, a spoon can do it, or a melon baller, or whatever you want to scoop it out with, okay? So I'm just going to cut it in half. You saw that. And I'm just going to start gingerly scraping it, and the flesh will be coming out, and I think you can see that. Okay, and don't go all the way down. Don't try to go all the way to the very bottom because you don't want to go through the skin, the green part. You don't want to do that, right? So we're going to take this out and put it in my little bowl here, and continue that process. And again, I'm being careful not to go too deep, so as to puncture the skin. And that's what I'm doing. This melon baller works really. This scoop works really well. I believe that melon baller would do the same thing. So let's do that. And I might not bore you. See what I'm doing, guys? I might not bore you with the other one. And when you see this next, I'll be putting this fleshy part of it in the mixture of my ground Italian sausage. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, guys, here we go. All right, here's our flesh of those zucchinis. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm just going to be doing it by sight here, okay? And we're going to be cooking this down a little bit. Let's say that's about half of what I had in that bowl. I want that to cook now along with that sausage. Sausage is actually done for the most part. It's got enough fat in there to coat this meat of the zucchini. You know what I'm trying to say, guys. So let's just go ahead and get this cooked. It's not going to take long. All I got to do is get that nice and hot. It'll tender up by the time it gets really hot. And we'll be ready to start adding our other ingredients in here. This is the first time I've done this, guys. And so, it's the first time I've done it, but it's going to be good. I'm just telling you, okay? And I like experimenting and stuff like that. And if I'd left that keto thing alone, there would be much less calories in this than I'm showing you here, but that is what it is, okay, guys? So you can start ad-libbing like me and make things come out the way your family will enjoy it. Let the kids join in with you to help you with putting it together and making a mess like I do. I can see that zucchini is already wilting, and I think that's going to be just fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start adding my other ingredients, as in my marinara sauce, and I've got a cup. And once again, this is a pound of meat, and all of this stuff will be in the ingredient list for you too, guys, okay? And that's looking pretty good. All right, so let's put our marinara sauce in there. I think I'll start with a 3/4 of a cup. Let me get some heat, then we can get it, keep it going there. Let's do that. I don't want to get it too wet. And again, I'm sort of ad-libbing here, guys. And okay, I think you can see that. Put a little bit more in there. I might do the whole cup. I don't know. I'm just trying to gauge it here now. I don't want it runny. Because more water is going to come out of that zucchini as well, so I got to be careful, all right? I think I might sprinkle a little black pepper in there. I told you about the salt, but I think I'm going to sprinkle a little black pepper in there. That's looking good. Let's just do that. Just a little black pepper here. That's looking pretty good, guys. And again, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff the shells with this concoction. And I'm going to put the rest of my cheese. I'm going to put half of that mozzarella in here, like right now. And my Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to top those bad boys with the rest of that mozzarella cheese, all right? So let's just sprinkle our Parmesan in here. And this is grated, as you see here. And let's just add it in there. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. But I don't want there's any sticking of this here. You guys can see that. Cheese is melting real nice there. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. I know it doesn't need any salt, guys, because I tasted that meat earlier, and that meat is plenty salty, okay? And you just saw me shake a little black pepper in there. All right, let's put half of our mozzarella cheese in here. I think you guys can see that. That's looking good, guys. It's looking good. It really is. And it's about the right consistency that I had in my head that I wanted it to be as well, okay? So let's just grab some of this mozzarella. I got 1.25 cups. I'm going to put about half of this whole batch in here and put the rest of it to top my zucchinis, all right? I think what I'm going to do now is stop it from cooking as I fold that cheese in there, as you can see here, okay? And I don't want it to disappear, but there you have it. That looks really good, guys. I'm serious. That's pretty much done. My oven is at 450. These are going to go in. They're going to go in at about they're going to go in at about 4 about maybe 20 minutes, okay? I'm pulling this off right now, guys. That is looking really good. The mixture. And it really looks good. It smells good too, guys. I'm serious. All right, so I'm going to just use a spoon here. We're going to just spoon some of this right down each one of those boats. Okay, so I'm going to drizzle my mozzarella on there, and you know what's going to happen to that. Put it in the oven, and we're going to let that mozzarella melt, and these are going to be scrumptious, I'm just telling you. And obviously the skins are going to cook in that 20 minutes. I don't think I'll leave them in there longer than 20 minutes. Okay, guys? So let me hold that up for you so you can see it. And I think that looks good. Yeah, you guys can see that. They look good. They look really, really good. Okay? All right, guys, here we go. These are about ready to go in the oven. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of paprika on that cheese, just for a little color, I think. I'll get it out of the end. Just a little bit. Just a little bit for color. And you see it's just dusting here, all right? But they still look good, guys, I'm telling you. My oven is at 450, and we're going to shoot for 20 minutes initially. I'll be looking at them at that point, okay? So here they are, and they're going in the oven right now. And it's hot. Center rack. Don't burn your hand. We'll get our timer set for 20 minutes, and then we're going to plate them up. But I'll pull them out, and you'll see that process when I'm ready to plate them up as well for presentation. All right, guys, here we go. They look really, 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 really good. This is very, very hot. I put my plates in the oven, as you know, that Cooking with Pouncey does. And I was just trying to decide which one of these vessels I was going to use to plate this. I was going to use these boats to put the boats in, but I think I'll just put them on a plate, okay? Let's just do that. But they really look good, and they smell absolutely scrumptious. So, and I actually cooked them 18 minutes, not 20. And my zucchini is nice and soft. I'm going to take this out without wrecking it. Let's put that one right there. Oh, they look good, guys. I'm serious. How about let's try to take 2 of these at once and see what happens. See if Cooking with Pouncey will wreck this. Yeah, I don't usually wreck things. See that, guys? There you go. There you go. That looks good, guys. I'm just telling you, it looks good. It smells good, too. I'll put this guy here on there. Yeah, they look really good, guys. They really do. I hope you can see that. I can't touch it with my bare hands because it's really hot. And I'm going to try to get the camera angle for you so you can see that, okay? And I think that's going to be a great, great supper, which is what we're going to have for supper. Get that out of the way. Oh, my little stuff here so I won't burn everything up. I can't touch, well, let's try to do that. I think you can see it though, guys. They look really, really good. Really good. And again, I used the residual heat in my oven from that 450-degree deal I had going there to put these in to heat my plates, okay? So the plates are piping hot. So anyway, that's what it's going to look like, guys, if you decide to make this for yourself and your family. And I certainly hope you do. I made it look more complicated than it really is. It's a very easy, simple meal. And I think I'm going to really like the ground Italian sausage. You can make it keto and not put meat in it and just do your cheese and stuff. But I thought I'd try this, and I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. So, again, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel if you have a mind to. Tell me what you think and pass this on as you see fit. Again, guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.